This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2907, The Key to Dying Happy by Babauta of Zen Habits.net, and I'm Justin Malik. And I'm going to keep this intro nice and minimal as we optimize your life. The Key to Dying Happy by Babauta of Zen Habits.net. There are a million jokes that could be made with the title of this post, half of them dirty. But this post isn't one of them. It's about what's important in life, how you want to live, and how you want to die. It's about living a life of purpose and being remembered well after you move on from this life. To die happy, you must live life with that end in mind. Live a life of purpose. That's easier said than done, of course. In this post, I'll look at a great way to find that purpose in your life, to live every day with that purpose in mind, and to align your daily actions with that purpose. First, ask why. But first, let's ask the obvious question, why does this matter? Let's consider for a moment the life that most of us lead. We get up in the morning, we do what we have to do for the day. If we're lucky, we get some time to relax or do something fun. If we're even luckier, we get some time to spend with loved ones. And this repeats itself in endless variations until we get old. What happens then? We look back on our lives and perhaps we wish we'd done stuff differently, or we wish we'd accomplished something. But after a certain point, it's a bit too late. This post is about doing something about it now, about choosing to live life differently before it's too late. Perspective. Now let's think about what's important. At any given moment, whatever is in front of us is important. That assignment has to be done right away. That's because we're looking closely at the details. But if we pulled back, took a step away from our lives, those details become less important. Soon we can start to see the forest, unless we pull back some more, and now we can see a continent. Pull back further, and we see the Earth, the solar system, the galaxy, and now nothing in our lives is important. Obviously, you need to get the right amount of perspective. The best tool for that I've found is a famous principle of Stephen Covey's. Begin with the end in mind. And here's how he tells us to do that. By imagining what we'd like people to say about us at our funeral. Do we want them to say that we were kind-hearted or charitable or loving or successful, or that we accomplished great things or found a cure for cancer? However we want to be remembered, that's how we should live our lives every moment of every day, starting right now. Live with purpose, a how-to guide. If you want to live a life of purpose, here's a method for doing so. Number 1, your purpose. Start by taking 10 minutes out of your life to find some quiet space and to close your eyes and to think. Ask yourself, how do I want to be remembered? What do I want people to say about me at my funeral? Think about that for 10 minutes, then write down your answers. There may be a few different things, or 10, or just one. Number 2, write it down. Put your purpose, how you want to be remembered, on a sheet of paper. Type it out or write it lovingly with a magic marker, it doesn't matter. Put it in nice big letters. This is your life mission. Post it up somewhere visible or make it your desktop background, but be reminded of it every day. Number 3, morning ritual. Every morning, rise with the sun or the crack of noon, it doesn't matter, and look at your purpose. Read it out loud and give it some thought. Ask yourself, what can I do today to help fulfill my purpose? Now write that down on your to-do list, even if it's something simple like smile at my coworkers or give my kids a hug. Number 4, align your actions. As much as possible, make your actions move you toward your purpose. Keep that purpose in mind throughout the day. If it helps, send yourself email reminders. After a while, it'll become a part of your nature. And number 5, evening ritual. Take a few minutes before you go to bed to look back on your day, on your actions, and on what you accomplished. Perhaps write about it in a journal. This is best, but it's up to you. Look at your purpose again and think about how you could have lived today differently. Then figure out how you can live your purpose better tomorrow. These simple actions aren't that hard to do. They might take some energy and focus in the beginning to make it a habit, but with focus, you can make it happen. And your life will be filled with purpose. You'll live your life with happiness, and eventually, with a little luck, die happy. May your life be blessed. Now, for those who are curious, I just came up with my life mission now, subject to change. Leo's mission. He was an amazing dad. He made his wife happy. He was a good, compassionate person. He made the lives of others better, especially those in need. He was a great writer, and he was happy. You just listened to the post titled The Key to Dying Happy by Leo Babauta of Zen Habits.net.
This episode is brought to you by Pete's. Few things start your day better than a good coffee. That's why Pete's hand roasts their coffee from a specific selection of high-quality beans. And they don't just put those beans into anyone's hands. Pete's trains their roasters for 10,000 hours so they can master the roast that gives you the most. Pete's Coffee. Coffee for coffee people. Find Pete's online or at your local retailer.
Thank you to Leo. It's a simple post, really. Like he said, these are pretty simple actions that aren't hard to do. It might only take a few minutes, but it can be easy to push it aside thinking that it won't help that much. And that's up to you to work through that and try it. And that goes for pretty much anything I read on this show. Some articles will resonate with you more than others, but hopefully you're able to try some of these things out and have different ideas become a more permanent fixture in your life. Now, the other piece of this is, which I don't think he mentioned unless I missed that, is that these will tend to change over time. Your mission today might not include children, for example, but maybe it will tomorrow. Our lives are always changing, so our missions and values should change as well. So reevaluating these things, it's important. It's healthy to change our minds. That's the only way we can get better. But in either case, starting with something and writing it down, that's a good first step for now. So let me know if you try it and how it goes. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.